So you wanted me to draw something for Tuscan that was D&D related, a monster that I wasn't sure what it was, and you described it to me.
Correct. What you had encountered, because the Tuscans were animating like old sessions that we went through.
Right.
So you guys had encountered when you were exiting the cave system a hook horror, and if I drew it, it would be a copyright infringement because I've been playing Dungeons & Dragons since 3rd edition. I've seen this in multiple variations. So I simply told you it's a large turtle with size for hands and a bird head.
I don't know why I translated that as bird skull.
It works.
I guess skulls are inside heads.
Now, according to the actual monster manual, it's supposed to be a beetle, but they're always drawn like turtles.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that's interesting, because I gave it the little spiky thingies on the top that's almost beetle-like.
Yeah.
That's funny. But,
I do like your interpretation, because it's very much a hook horror, but it's not as drawn in any book I've seen it in.
I had trouble with this arm. I should have made a bigger canvas, but I didn't, and so the pose wound up very, like, disco.
Da-da-da-da.
Yeah. But I was aiming for, like, he's about to swipe you, and that's not how
it works. He's counterbalancing.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll go with that.
One's going to swipe up, and one's going to swipe down to keep him...
Yeah. Going with that.
You guys dispatched him quick, too. Like, I was going through and I was just like, alright, they're a little low on supplies. I'm gonna give him this. It's still gonna be a challenge. But it's not, and you wiped the floor with him. Like, I think it was 2 rounds.
Probably. And then Yasba took his head.
Yep.
His skull.
Yeah.
Which is much easier the way I drew him, because there's no flesh.
Just pop it off. Like,
yeah.
Comes right off.
Once you pop. I wasn't sure how much shell to show. I wanted to show more shell beyond the arm.
Mm-hmm.
But then realized that meant the shell would be, like, real poofy, given the angle.
Real bulbous.
Yeah, because we're seeing him mostly from the front.
Yeah.
So, him, I don't know that this is a him.
They.
Yeah. I don't know how this creature identifies.
Now, before anyone gets in the comments, and in the monster manual, it's also said that they hunt in packs, but I figured that you found a lone one, so
alright.
That's feasible too. Wolves hunt in packs; you can still find one. So don't leave any comments about like you're supposed to throw multiple. I know, it's fine. It's not your game. Calm down.
And I threw on color in this. It's black and white in the Tuscan episode.
Yes.
But I wanted to color him just for funsies. Because I became enamored.
Looking forward to the next year. This episode is the episode for the first week in March.
Yeah.
So
that's
soon.
That's coming up. And, actually, it might already exist, depending on when this comes out. Whenever we see this in the world.
That's true.
So, I did like the idea. He's got the scythe hands, and that's metal. And what if his beak is also metal? And what if there's also metal, like, on the points of his toes? And I just wanted him very metallic and then very fleshy. And I wanted him to look like he was uncomfortable. Like, the shell itself was sort of painful to squeeze his arms and neck out and all that.
They do never look cozy.
Yeah, so that's why the red. I wanted it to look painful.
Rashy.
Yeah. Like something had to stretch for him to get out of the holes.
You know, like I did see the finished product over your shoulder, so I'm very proud of how it came out.
Thank you.
Like the little veinies.
Thank you. The veins had to change a little bit because of the color I make his flesh. Which you did
re-inquire after you were adding color, and I said, well, they are subterranean, so like
yeah, pale.
You make them pasty. You give them really like big eyes with tiny pupils, and
I mean, this is kind of big eye hole. He gets paler and paler. I want him to be human flesh tone, but sick. Like there's
A
something...
little rotted looking.
Yeah, like something wrong with him.
Yeah.
And up the contrast a few times, trying to get it more intense. And so I've got the base color of flesh, and then the shell itself is going to change. And the veins had to change a few times. And you'll see me dealing with that until I come up with something with that.
I like the contrasting colors and also the bleeding into each other.
Thank you. I didn't want him to look like a Ninja Turtle.
No. No, although if he was a Ninja Turtle, he'd totally be a Raphael.
He's, I don't know, some kind of a... If Shredder made a Ninja Turtle.
Wish he did. There was a Snapping Turtle one.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It was, they figured out the ooze thing, and then they just, like, that just became the thing that happened to the Ninja Turtles.
Yeah. Fixing up all the colors and the shine. I don't know what I'm doing with shine. I decided this is what shiny metal looks like, and I don't know. I made it up. Thank you.
You don't have to defend your choices. You did good.
I should defend my choices.
No, it's fine.
So I darkened the whole thing, and then I cut out some of the later parts.
I like it a lot.
To bring it back.
It sets the mood. You're trapped in a dark tunnel, and this thing's running at you.
Yeah.
What do?
Cry. Shit myself.
I think you punched it in the face several times.
Oh, my characters, yeah.
Yeah.
But, me as a person, though, no.
I mean, you as a character have had things where you just stop and cry.
That's true. And the hallway is also for the same episode.
Yes.
So I just smooshed them together.
It's lovely. It's wonderful.
I still haven't seen what this actually looks like.
Oh, I can show you right now. Hold on. Yeah. I bookmarked.
Show me.
Bookmarked.
And we won't put the picture up. You'll just have to look it up yourselves.
That's it.
Oh, it's like a catbird thing, turtle.
It's got like whiskers on it.
Mine's better.
Yeah.
Rock on.
Rock on.